It's the beginning of March, and you see a light at the end of the tunnel. After years of hard work, paperwork, you have just opened the doors to your own business, and you're going to turn a profit your first month. That was the March we were having 4 years ago when COVID struck. It suddenly became the worst time to own a studio teaching people how to dance with a partner. We had 70 students we could not teach. Our salaries hadn't even started yet, so government aid covered about half of 1 month of our bills. I usually describe it like a Looney Tunes cartoon. That light at the end of the tunnel was a train. But this isn't a story about tragedy. We survived and came back because of our community. Students who kept their memberships going month after month. Outright donations tucked into cards of love and hope. The people who actively support you are what make your community durable. It's not made from Facebook fans, but from the people who would watch your kids in an emergency, who bring you food after the death of a loved one. It's the people who share in the poignant moments of your life. Like for us, after being shut down for a year, when our students came back. Couples in masks dancing 12 feet apart in a gym to align with some absurd rules, but it was nothing but smiles under those masks, and you know they were real. You could see them right up into the eye. Those first people who came out to dance needed it. They needed to hug, to stretch, and move together to the music. Not just for their own health, which is a whole nother TED Talk, but for dance's special kind of social glue. Doctors Francis McGlone and Susanna Walker highlight this in their neuroscience article, 4 Ways Hugs Are Good for You. See, when someone hugs you, it stimulates a type of nerve in your body called the C-tactile afferent, adorably nicknamed your cuddle nerves. These nerves release a cascade of neurochemicals, including oxytocin and serotonin. When you embrace someone, you get an immediate rush of well-being and pleasure. Your heart rate goes down. Stress and anxiety diminish, making it easier and safer to connect not just to your partner, but to everyone around you. And it gets better. Regular doses of oxytocin actually reduce your reactivity to stress. So as you practice your tango, hopefully, every week for hours, your mind adjusts to handle more oxytocin. It literally replaces your stress receptors to do so. Tango literally reduces your reactivity, your ability to feel stressed. And our students longed for that. Hugging is one thing, but tango turns that hug into a conversation. It helps us learn how to listen to each other, how to laugh through our mistakes and persist through challenges on and off the dance floor. Seeing our students back again was practically a family reunion. See, a truly resilient community is personal. It's not just about being tough. There's a softness to it, a vulnerability that absorbs adversity. The embrace of tango is like that. It accepts the space we need while still pulling everyone back together. And it feeds the conviction in our belief that the philosophy and practice of being a good dancer isn't just healthy for the individual, but it can help ease our divisions, reduce your loneliness, increase your social bonds, even, maybe, possibly, make holiday dinners less confrontational. It's in tango's blood. Robert Thompson says as much in his book, Tango, the Art History of Love. So you can trace tango's roots from Africa and Europe, but it was born in the 1880s in the working class neighborhoods and segregated ghettos of Buenos Aires, Argentina. In 30 years, just think about that, 30 years, it overcame all of that. All that racism, all that entrenched division of class and income, and it became a national treasure. Tango is a love story for a whole society. As tango embraced more dancers and musicians, its styling changed. Each orchestra was cherished for its individual sound, and you could see that in the way that people would dance differently to the different music. Famous dancers were known for their unique styles, Even the floor you danced on changed the way you moved. It has so many amazing parallels with hip-hop, but where hip-hop is about individual expression, tango is literally about embracing each other's differences. You see, the best possible dance that you can have with another person can only happen if you accept your partner, yourself, and your surroundings. Your relative heights, weights, balance, flexibility, skill level, all of that has to be embraced. That is where the magic is. Imagine for just a moment what that mindset could do for your life off the dance floor. It's a practice of connection, a practice of peace. And it's this kind of radical acceptance that helped tango survive its darkest moments. See, in 1955, the government in Argentina was overthrown, and the military dictatorship that took its place banned all public gatherings, effectively keeping tango from being danced or taught for 28 years. This was a dangerous time, where not just political dissidents, but artists and dancers were abducted without ever being heard from again. 30,000 people in total were missing. They were known as the desaparecidos, the disappeared. The dance literally went underground. It was kept alive in small, intimate family gatherings in people's basements. Tango, which had been so captivating that it transcended social boundaries and captured the heart of the nation, even the world, survived these extreme situations not by force, but by love. And that, at its core, is what tango is all about. Learning to endure and overcome hardship by connecting and savoring what we have. We see that today in our classes. People who are polar opposites can not only put that aside and connect, but actually enjoy that connection. It's a true communal art form that continues to evolve and embrace the people who dance it today. The dance has become a conversation between the lead and the follow, equalizing gender roles. And many people now learn to switch and dance those opposite roles. The tango brings a whole new meaning to understanding the phrase walking in someone else's shoes. The tango isn't just a dance. It's a way of life. And that's why in 2022, we were compelled to do it all over again. We found a new location. We rebuilt our social dance offering. You may have heard these tropes: progress is in a straight line. You know, it's easy to get caught up in your goals. But I think everyone here can understand this idea. You don't listen to a song to get to the end of it. Dancing puts that idea into practice, directly into your body and your relationships. That's my challenge to you. Start small. Just put on a song and hug someone. See where it takes you. Seeing is believing. So my partner Cherie and I would like to share our love of tango with you. And even better, we get the honor to do so to the amazing live music of Tango with Winnie. Now, just to be clear, this is not choreographed. This is unplanned. This is an improvised performance between us, a conversation between us and the musicians. So I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
That was Arrabalera. That was Arrabalera, versión Francisco Canaro. Coming up, we have Cordon De Oro, versión Freud.